Look how big that is.
All of a sudden he comes back with his brown bag, you know, hands it to me. I hand him the money. I look at me, full gross of bottle rockets. They go into missile launch it. My father be sitting here, but what the hell is that?
3 bags of red mulch. I'm dragging to do it.
Welcome to my variety channel. I am a homemaker and I was honored to be my mom, or Queen G's, full-time family caregiver 10 years until she left this crazy world of ours. I was not too sure what to do with this channel. Then, just like that, I picked up the camera again to share that life goes on. And I want to live life because life should be lovely no matter what happens. Always make it lovely.
I'm Dee and welcome back to my channel. Alright, we're back home and just got done vacuuming and mopping. Well, not mopping, the Swiffer. And just trying to get rid of all of Ollie's hair. And super happy that we got Queen G's Jeep taken care of. Jay's out here. He's trying to get all the res dirt off. We baptized this truck from going to the res. We're gonna go get it washed. If you know, you know, right? Res mud all in there. It really poured on us on the way home. He's trying to rinse all of that out. The what do you call it? Where you put your feet, the mats there. There's like rocks or pebbles in there, so every time we open and close the windows, you can hear it just scratching. So Jay's trying to rinse it all out, especially on the driver's side. Man, every time the window, it was just like, and what are you using?
Just a putty knife. Break the seal away.
So he's trying to rinse that out real quick for us. Then on top of Mom and Kitty's rock, I told him if he can rinse these off, because when we take it to the car wash, they're not going to do that. If they do, they'll charge you like $10 just to rinse them off, which is cray-cray. Just gonna let that dry there. It'll dry within like minutes. Like my mom has her favorite photo of, that's me. And look at my pants I'm wearing. Like Brady Bunch. And then my sister Pam right there. And we still have those pots. Those pots were made and hand painted by my dad's brother, which she still holds. She was really into magic, so she really got to know the whole circle of magicians. So this here is Lance Burton. Back in the day, if you know who Lance is. Yeah, to Jenny, the best, Lance Burton. And she has some other stuff too, because her boyfriend is like really major in the magic world. Alright, quick break. Now I'm going to do the stairs because dog hair, Ollie, was going up and down, so there's a lot. And I just don't want it to keep, you know, going and going. So I'm going to do that and then cool down and then start packing up. Okay, I decided to make my Swedish meatballs. I started making a video of it, and I have not uploaded it due to all the circumstances, but we've been on the road and on vacation, eating out every day. I know, I'm not complaining, but I've been in the mood to cook again. So this is one of our faves, and I thought, why not? I haven't made it in a while. Also starting my water to get boiled for the egg noodles for that. It's already smelling delicious. Oh my gosh. You can smell like the nutmeg, allspice in here. Yum. Today has been just kind of a, I don't know, I'm trying really hard to sit down and edit, but I'm also working here and there, like in the garden, and still need to harvest a bunch of the strawberries. It's been really warm lately, and then the last couple of days has been kind of nice. Today's been really nice. It's probably about 76 degrees out right now, so enjoying the weather. I'm trying to get into wearing sundresses. I haven't worn a dress, like a sundress, just to lounge in quite a while. The house is really quiet, trying to catch up on some vlogs, comment here and there, but I really need to get editing for my own vlog, and the next vlog is going to be pretty emotional, so I think that's another reason why I am dragging to do it, but I gotta do it. Jay and I went out and we harvested some of the strawberries. This is probably the third batch. Woo. And checky. Look how big that is. OMG. Just need some melted chocolate, y'all. Just kidding. But, ooh, those look really good.
I don't know, I said we bust out the blender, put some ice, make some strawberry daiquiris.
Jay. Just making a real quick dinner. I am browning up some hot Italian sausage, and I'm going to then transfer it into this pot with, yep, you got it, Classico. I'm making it pretty easy. I'm going to do the roasted garlic, but the hot Italian sausage just brings an extra flavor to it. So I'm going to transfer that all in here. I'm already starting my water. Gonna turn that on to boil, and I have a little bit of, what is this one, penne pasta, and I have just a tiny little bit of the rigatoni. I'm just gonna add those two together, finish those up, and then boil those, and then that's what we're gonna have for dinner tonight.
You probably remember more than I will.
But what happened?
We'd launched it out of the silo. We had a rocket that was about this big. The box was about this big. We set it down in there. We put the rocket engine in it. Hooked up the wires. The wires ran all the way up to upstairs, and we had this control panel, you know, with all these switches and stuff to arm it. And I don't remember if I had a key one. But anyways, yeah, I remember the guarded switches. And then when we were all into it, like, you know, Houston,
like
we have a problem.
We have a problem, like Apollo.
Yeah. So, and this, of course, was, these houses weren't here. So we'd go through our DEFCON 3, DEFCON 1, and go into missile launch. And my father would be sitting here, but what the hell is that? Yeah.
It startled him.
Yeah.
And what happened to the rocket?
It launched, and then the parachute came out, and then we retrieved it about, I don't know, halfway between here. You know, probably
so you didn't even notify, give your pops a heads up?
No,
or
we launched. We were under attack.
Who was this?
Just Nestor.
You and Nestor? We're up to this?
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
We used to have the G.I. Joe phones.
I had the pink and purple one, Pam. No, purple and yellow.
That line would run from here all the way over to there, then into his house. I think it ran from my bedroom. Maybe it ran from my bedroom.
That's what your mom said. It ran from your bedroom into Anita's house.
Yep.
But how did you do it to Anita's house? Because Anita, his bedroom is where Vanessa's bedroom is now.
Right. He had it in right where Anita's couch is. Mm-hmm. There used to be a little, I don't know if it was a speaker or a stand or something. It was right next to that. It was right here in the corner. Because we tried to run it all the way over there, but it didn't have enough power. Because it worked off batteries.
So he picked up the phone near the window?
Yeah, because what we did is the wire was like maybe 15 feet maybe.
I would say 20.
I don't even think it was that. But it wasn't long, it wasn't enough, so we cut the wire and we used speaker wire and we extended it.
Of course you did. Oh, what we had to do before phones. Huh. Alrighty. Why did you say 4th of July was your best? Oh, Lord. Hold on. I don't know. What kind of question? Wait. That question is a loaded question.
I think it was Oneida, because she used to work in the city. My father asked her for he wanted to get some firecrackers. She got us a brick of firecrackers.
A brick?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Oneida.
So, convinced my mom to take us to Chinatown. And
oh my God.
I don't even know how we even got the word, but we went up. We parked. I got out of the car, and I ran up to this wall, and there was a Chinese kid there. And I told him, I says, "You got bottle rockets? How much?" I think it was like $10 or something like that. So he said, takes off. I'm like waiting. And I'm like, I don't know, 7 or 8, whatever. Maybe 10. All of a sudden he comes back with this brown bag, hands it to me. I hand him the money. I look in there, whole gross of bottle rockets. And I forget what else I asked for. I was like, "Hey, you got any M80s?" He's like, "How many?" "How much?" I think they were 50 cents a piece or something. Pull out my pocket. "Give me 12.
My God.
It's like a drug deal going on. He's like, comes back, brown paper bag, passes, because it was a high wall, and then it had a gate, with these rails,
Yeah. Yeah.
Even higher, and he'd pass it through, and I pass him the money, kind of at the same time. Same time.
Let me guess, your mom was in the car, the Dodge Dart?
No, it was the station wagon.
Station wagon.
Yep. So we got those and came back and we built this rack. It was kind of like a lean-to. We put all these PVC pipes and then we notched out the bottom. So you would take the bottle rocket and kind of slip it in there, and then it was just enough to where the bottle rocket was only that far inside the tube, so you could light the fuse. But then it would shoot up the tube, so the tube would guide it.
Right.
So we knew it would go that way. Versus if you put it in a bottle and light it, you don't know where it's going. At least with these tubes that we made out of PVC, I think we had like 4 or 5 or 6 or anything, something like that. And then light these off and all these rockets. And I think one time we went out, we got a hold of an M1, I think it was an M1000. So over here in the middle, if you look, when you drive out, right here in the middle of the court here, next to Doug, there's a manhole cover out there. So we put it on that manhole cover, it flipped that manhole cover. That thing went off like a stick of dynamite.
Oh my gosh. mulch. It's super hot, but let me harvest what I need to harvest real quick. I have strawberries, of course, as you can see. Strawberries there, all around. My onions, more strawberries here. These are the Seascape. Oh, those are so delicious. Those are my favorite. I have the banana peppers that I need to harvest today. I have, look at these jalapenos. They're huge. Already harvest those. I think these are the lemon cucumbers. I'm not sure. I already harvested 2 of the cucumbers in here. I'm gonna take those off. I have serrano peppers. Some more of the jalapeno peppers. Jalapeno, I think that one is. Then I have the Anaheim. And here are the big jumbo cherry tomatoes. And then I have the smaller version, the Juliet tomatoes here. Doing good. And then these are the orange sugar, cherry sugar tomatoes, I think they're called. Oh, they're called, I lied. They're called Sun Gold. I miss when Mom and I would be in the backyard and we would just snack out here. We couldn't wait. Then I have my aroma tomatoes there and some more here. But this is what I came in for. This one quite did not make it, but look at this. Beautiful zucchini. Hey guys, so I kind of did a thing. Instead of me trimming the grapefruit trees, I decided to go ahead and hire my neighbor fam's gardener because he did a great, tremendous, awesome job on her lemon tree. So I figured, why not ask him to do mine? So that's exactly what I did. So him and his son, I'm guessing, are here to help me out. And it's a very hot, hot day.